It's been windy all day. Look how dusty it is out here. Really nice sunset though because of it. There is the craziest windstorm here in Casa Grande. It has just been blowing dust. I got back to the RV and it was just full of dust because I left the windows open. Oh my gosh, there was just a dust devil. You can see the remnants of it. It just totally took this tent away over there. Look at that, you can see it. It's still kind of going. It's the dust devil still going off in the distance there. Look at that. And it totally picked up a tent that people were in. It's still going off in the distance there. Didn't get my camera out in time enough to really see it. So I've come outside and I'm looking at this crazy weird cloud out here in Quartzsite. You know what I'm thinking? Oh, it's a rocket test. Look at that. It's so, oh yeah, you can see it moving. It's like some sort of a, I'm pretty sure that's like a rocket test. You can see it moving. So interesting. I came out and looked at it and immediately I just thought that is the oddest looking cloud. Arizona. I finally left Quartzsite for the season. There's a schoolie over there. I think I saw that schoolie in Quartzsite at Schoolie Palooza. And there's a Planet Fitness just over there. And yeah, so finally have left. It was actually kind of a longer season for me there at Quartzsite. I spent more time there this year than I ever have before. And the really cool thing is that I discovered that there's a little community center there. Quartzsite has all kinds of little hidden gems when you go and find them. And that little community center has a little gym in it. Somebody had mentioned that in a comment on my Blythe video, and I'm really glad that they did that. So I took myself down and I went, and for $1 a day, you can go and work out in their little gym. The equipment's kind of meager, but there was enough of it that I felt that I got a good, robust workout. So I'm very, very, very grateful for that. They're only open Monday through Thursday, which is the same hours as the library, which is the other gym in Quartzsite. So I'm really glad that I found that. So I'm gonna stay here tonight. I've stayed in this Walmart before. You can see somebody has pulled up there. A little trailer, a big RV, another RV, box truck. There's another trailer way over I went and looked at. Somebody in a van over there. I finally left Quartzsite. It was fun. Quartzsite was fun. Schoolie Palooza was fun. Although everything's just been really weird in Quartzsite this year. There weren't as many people. The weather was oddly warm the entire time. I don't know. So I picked up and I got out of Quartzsite and I headed over to all the way down to Tucson. So after Quartzsite, I came here. So today's my last day in Quartzsite. This is where I camped. People are still kind of leaving Schoolie Palooza. So Schoolie Palooza has been this past week and it's been basically just down that direction. So I actually camped down there, and then you can kind of take this road in, and then Quartzsite is just a hop, skip, and a jump over that way. And so I actually was there for 4 days, and then I decided to move down here because it's kind of murder on my scooter coming out on this road to go into town. So there's still a fair number of people. It's quite chilly this morning, but over the next 2 weeks, it's going to start really warming up here in Quartzsite. So people are leaving, and so you can kind of see the main thoroughfare going over to Phoenix over there. So I've never really camped in this spot before, but it's actually a really good spot. It's super flat. Well, it's officially time to leave Quartzsite. I've actually spent more time in Quartzsite this year than I ever have before. So I'm leaving an area that I haven't really camped before, but it was really convenient. And I'm really glad they did Schoolypalooza out here this year, as opposed to way out in the desert by Ehrenberg. Oh. So very convenient. So I'm going to go dump my tanks and get some fresh water. Might as well do that while I'm here. There's a schoolie over to the left. So this is all off to the left. It's all BLM. People are camping all over the place out here. And then off to the right, it's so interesting. There's an LDS church right there. It's going to be hard to see, but there's a full-on LDS church right there. Oh, it's Sunday. People are going to church. And there are a handful of other denominations here. So I have to backtrack into town just a little bit, but it's not bad. I mean, this isn't a huge area. But, oh, I hear things falling. Quartzsite, camels. When you know to look for camels, they're all over the place. Like right here, there's a camel. And there's a camel across the street, off to the left. And there's a camel right there. Actually, it's busier than I thought. Dump tanks, fresh water. I'm all set. Here we go. Okay, here we are in Cada Grande.
Take the exit, then take the first right onto East Florence Boulevard. At the lights, use the right two lanes to turn onto East Florence Boulevard.
There's a Cracker Barrel.
In about 1.5 miles, turn left into the car park.
Okay. Well, gas is cheaper here. $2.77. It was way more expensive in Phoenix. So So right as I got into town, I actually came to the library because I wanted to get a couple of things done. So I'm in kind of this little downtown area, and I'm going to backtrack to where I'm going to park, and there's a Planet Fitness on the way, so I'm going to go to the Planet Fitness. So yeah, I'm just in this little downtown. I've never been this part of Casa Grande. I mean, I've not really been to a lot of Casa Grande. Bumpy, bumpy, bumpy. It looks like there's some really cool old churches here, though. Like straight ahead. Okay, North Florence. So yeah, this is like, I should come down here and explore. I love these murals. I love murals in towns like this. It just gives you this sort of sense of what somebody has portrayed the history to be. Isn't that awesome? So it says History of Casa Grande, 1879 to 1967. And so it's just got this little downtown. Just this, cute little downtown. Shops, kind of what towns used to be like. And over here it looks like there's the Paramount Theater. Look at that. So I drove through here this morning because the public library is just right around the corner, and I was at the library all day working. There's a bookshop and looks like a music store. Oh no, a gym, like a little local gym. That's cool. And then this is the coffee shop I went to this morning. It's called Deadlift Coffee. Check this out. It says Don Market, and it says The Alley up there. And then there's the sculpture, and then look at these murals. So this is just like a little side street here. This is fun. And it looks like just some more shops. You can, there's jail right there. Maybe the back end of some shops. This is kind of off the beaten path, but it's really kind of interesting the way these buildings have been painted. And then we come around here, San Francisco Giants, Francisco Grande, Casa Grande, Gordon McMurray's Liver Stables, the Sample Room, the Gilt Edge, Cruise Trading Post. Wow, fun. To the left, I'm not going to go down there now, but to the left looks like kind of like the old downtown. And of course, palm trees. You can't be in Arizona without palm trees. Crazy. Gas is like 50 cents a gallon cheaper here than it was up in Phoenix area. Semi-truck. So I got to pull into the parking lot and then go down and come around, if I remember. RV parked right there in the parking lot. And then right here. Wow, check out this sunset. This is my vantage point right now from my parking space. Isn't this just gorgeous? I mean, seriously. My allergies are a little bit weird down here. My body's not quite used to all the stuff in the air down here in southern Arizona. And yeah, so there's just this major thoroughfare which you can see right here, and there's this just side street. A couple of semi trucks have been parked here, and there's a car that's been there for a while. It's got like cobwebs and stuff. And my Planet Fitness is down there. There's a Walmart. So I went in and just did a quick workout. Sometimes I just need 15 minutes just to get feeling all good, you know. Other times I'll do a longer workout, but I want to get to my parking spot that I've been to before. There's a cute downtown down there, and somebody's in a tent over there. You can't see it probably. Somebody's actually got a tent. I wonder if that guy is in the tent over there. I keep looking at this sunset. Just look at those streamers of clouds coming all the way out. I'm telling you, the sunsets here in the Southwest are always just stunning. There is the craziest windstorm here in Casa Grande. It has just been blowing dust. I got back to the RV and it was just full of dust because I left the windows open. Oh my gosh, we've actually gotten dust alerts here. Emergency dust alerts. Look at that. Oh my gosh. So I've got all the windows closed. There's so much dust in here. Look at this. You can kind of see all the dust that blew in the bathroom. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, there's so much dust that has come in. I had a towel right here in the sink. Look at all the dust that's blown in. Oh my goodness. The window is open. Look at all the dust on the window. Oh my gosh. So this is how much dust was here yesterday. Look at all of that dust right there. That is crazy. And it is dusty all over the place, even here. Look at all this dust. Oh my gosh. You can see all the dust, how it got caked on here. Wow. Okay, time to get out of Casa Grande. There's this dirt parking or dirt turnaround here I had to use to get my scooter up. Looks like truckers use this a lot. Wow, that was the craziest dust storm yesterday. Craziest dust storm. Time to get headed down to Tucson. It's really pleasant here. There are big chunks of the country that are in really frigid temperatures, and it's also kind of cooled this area down. It's maybe 60 degrees outside right now. Cool breeze. It's just really nice. So there's a mild wind. It'll be kind of a side wind. You can kind of see those flapping in the wind, so it'll be kind of a bit of a side wind. Okay, Tucson, here we come. This is wild. There's an ostrich farm off to the right. I decided to go look at my street parking to see if it's still viable. I'm not sure if that Walmart is going to work. Yeah, it seems okay. The motel here has been redone. Here I am in Tucson, Arizona. I'm back at a spot that I had camped at probably around 2 years ago. Not long after I'd gotten this RV and I had found this spot. Oh, it's windy out, of course. And so there's this just long street here, and at the time this motel was just vacant. It was like a defunct motel, but it looks like it's been renovated and it's now a new one, but I haven't seen anyone in here so far. So I'm near Tucson, Arizona right now. I decided to come out here and explore this. I saw this on the map and it looks really interesting. Tucson was established like in the mid-1700s as a Spanish colony. And this was a Catholic mission that's still active to this day. This was built in the 1770s, I think. So there's actually a mass going on right now. I went and peeked inside. It's quite opulent on the interior. The really opulent facade is being restored right now, so we can't see it, unfortunately. But yeah, it looks like they're doing all kinds of restoration work here. San Xavier's Del Box ornamental retablo facade is composed of low-fired sculpted brick covered in a lime-based render and painted with pigments. Interesting. It is warm today. It's late February and it's warm. Beautiful desert grounds, and there's some sort of a walkway up there. I'll go take a look at that. So we'll walk up here so we can get kind of a sense about the surrounding landscape. So yeah, this was all Mexico back in the mid-1750s or so. So Tucson was actually established as a fort, a Mexican fort. So Tucson has actually been around much longer than many other cities in the West. And then you can see there's the mission. I went inside, but there's actually a mass going on right now, and I kind of covertly got a couple of shots, but they don't want you filming while it's going on. So I actually went in and just listened to the mass for a while. I've never actually been to a Catholic mass, so I thought that was fascinating. Look at this. Respect this sacred space. Erected by the Bishop of Tucson, 1908. The 5th anniversary of the wondrous apparition of the Blessed Virgin Mother of God. Interesting. So you can see Tucson there off in the distance. It's close enough that I was able to take my scooter out here. So that's pretty cool. Should go down to the gift shop and take a look. You can see the Sonoran Desert with all the sort of indigenous plants that are out here, cactuses and whatnot off in the distance. And people are actually hiking up there to go up to the cross.